It's my pleasure to welcome you here today on this beautiful fall day to the 2012 Illinois Senior Hall of Fame and Governor's Unique Achievement Awards. My name is Lisa Zubier. I'm with the Illinois Department on Aging, and we're going to begin our program this afternoon with some music. Thank you very much. I think it sounded even better without the music. We very much appreciate you being here. Now I would like to introduce Walgreens store managers Marla Trenley and Keith Groff. Walgreens has graciously supported this event since the beginning, and we very much appreciate them. Would you like to come up and say a couple words?
Good afternoon. Because of the little voice issue, I'll make this short. Every year I come here, I leave feeling so amazed at the wonderful accomplishments that I have heard today. It's unbelievable what everybody can do on their own and so selfishly. I'm just amazed. This will be my 5th year that I've done this. It's always a wonderful afternoon. I really want to say congratulations to all the winners today, and you guys just keep going because you're amazing. Thank you and be well.
Thank you very much for your support. And next I'm going to introduce our director, Dr. John K. Holton. Come up and say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you again, Walgreens Corporation, for your support. And how about another hand for Monica? You know, Monica, since you went a cappella, I'm going to do the same and not use my prepared remarks. Instead, everybody can sing Diana Washington that I'll applaud for. So that's special. Ladies and gentlemen, this is such a, we ordered up this day special. We just didn't want the sun to come up. We wanted the temperatures to go up as well. This is really a special day for me. A year ago, I started on this day, or at least during this week, and this was the first public event I came to. And keeping with the theme of a cappella, I was having my first impressions of the Department on Aging. I was meeting staff, I was meeting representatives and leaders of the area agencies on aging. I was meeting our providers. I was meeting the network. But stripped to its core of all of the pleasantries and here's what we do and our brochures and our website, stripped of its core were the individuals who were inducted into the Hall of Fame, because those individuals accomplish what government can't. Those individuals are volunteers who touch the lives of individuals each and every day in a way that government just can't do. Now, government plays its role, of course, but it's the individual touch that is so important. And I was so proud to be a part of witnessing the induction of those 4 individuals into our Senior Hall of Fame, just as I am going to be very proud to see this year's inductees come into the Hall of Fame. These are special individuals, and I'm just delighted that you're here to support them and see them receive all that they should receive in recognition of the work that they've done. I want to thank all of you for coming out today and supporting your friends and those that you may not know. I will tell you that once you hear about the individuals being inducted, as well as members of the Governor's Award for Unique Achievement, once you hear what they have done, you'll be sure to make them your friends as well, because you want these folks to be in your Rolodex, if you will, of contacts and friends, because they're so important and they're so meaningful. So thank you all for coming. Typically, we have at this event a elected official who pops in and may pop out. And if there are any that have popped in that we haven't been able to see, this is an opportunity for you to stand up and say who you are. I know that David Orr is here from, let me tell you, it's the Cook County Clerk's Office. In fact, David Orr is the clerk of Cook County. Would you please stand up? But anyone else, this is, our elected officials play a key role in government and in this recognition ceremony, sir.
Welcome to Harbor the Bear, Millstead, Illinois.
All right. It's one thing to have the clerk. It's another thing to have the mayor. Your Honor, we're glad that you're here. Yes.
Mayor Tom Smith of Waterloo.
I feel like I should be an auctioneer. Who can be better than Do we have any other elected officials? If not, then Lisa, let's proceed with our program. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Director. So we're going to begin with the Senior Hall of Fame. Today we are fortunate to honor James Earl Hobson, Antoinette Boyer Graff, Norma Ruth Jenkins Fink, and Edmund Kicker. I apologize.
Pretty good.
Okay. These men and women are truly in a league of their own. These winners have spent their lives staying connected with others and working to improve the communities that they love. They have a giving spirit and have improved the quality of life for many. They have the attitude, resolve, and the wealth of life experience to draw upon and share. Whether it has been in the world of labor, art, education, or community service, these four have made their mark on our state. These are individuals to whom we may all aspire to emulate and bring out the best of themselves and others. Today you will hear more about this remarkable foursome as they take their place in the Hall of Fame. We ask these exceptional citizens to come forward for a photograph and perhaps share a few words as they are inducted. We're going to begin with our labor force category. The winner in this category is James Earl Hobson of Chicago, who's 66 years young. Jim has been employed with the Park District for the past 31 years and supervisor of Garfield Park for 21 years. In fact, according to his nomination, Garfield Park has been referred to as the house that Hobson built. Jim took the bull by the horns after the Chicago Tribune ran a series exposing problems at the park. He worked long and hard to turn the park into a beacon of neighborhood pride on the city's west side. Under his supervision, the park was turned around to provide a beautiful, safe, and natural environment for outdoor activities and includes lagoons, ball fields, and picnic areas. Costs for the after-school and summer camp program are kept low so many children can participate, keeping them busy while not in school. Jim is also well known for hosting a massive basketball program in his gym, which is well utilized by area high schools and neighborhood basketball teams. Players who have honed their skills at Garfield Park have gone on to play for the Kansas City Jayhawks, the Fighting Illini, and the NBA. In addition, there is an extensive boxing program. In 2000, the Garfield Park gym was represented by a young man who was elected co-captain of the USA Olympic boxing team. Jim often volunteers his expertise as a referee for games and acts as a photographer for events. The Senior Citizen Center at Garfield Park is enjoyed by those participating in fitness programs, art projects, field trips, and luncheons. Through Jim's contribution, life is richer and more enjoyable for the residents of West Garfield. Jim has won many awards from Cook County and the City of Chicago. Today, the state honors him as we induct him to the Hall of Fame for all he has done for the City of Chicago and Garfield Park in particular. Congratulations, Jim Hobson.
This guy gets right in my way. God.
Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate this award. I never dreamed that the state of Illinois would consider someone like me to receive such a prestigious award. But just want to say a couple of things before I sit down. 44 years ago, 44 years, 2 months ago, I also was inducted, and at that time it was into the United States Army. There were 2 people in my life at the time who happened to be nuns, and both of them escorted me into the chamber to be inducted into the United States Army. I would go on, of course, to fight on the battlefields of South Vietnam and lead my men to victory in some of these battles, but always with the thought in mind that 2 nuns told me to do the best I could for my country. So they, side by side, brought me into the chamber to be inducted. And we passed hundreds of other soldiers who were being inducted. And for 2 nuns in full habit, from the top to the bottom, everybody stood in amazement. What is going on here? Me being ushered in to be inducted. And one of those nuns is here today, 44 years later. So I would like to go back downstairs and have her then again accompany me back up here. Sister Martha, hold on. Now, 44 years later, I'm a young man. She was a young nun, along with Sister Carol, who is not here today. But as I told you then, when I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States and defend it unto my death, I now also pledge to continue the work of trying to save the lives of young people on the west side of Chicago. And if any of you saw the movie Saving Private Ryan, how many saw Saving Private Ryan? Everybody knows that at the very end of the movie, the soldier who became an older man as he evolved in the picture, turned to the graveside of the sergeant, his sergeant, and asked him if he had lived a good life, or he asked his wife if he lived a good life. So I now turn to Sister Martha and ask her, Sister Martha, have I lived a good life?
You did, amen.
I won't take up too much more of your time. I want to recognize my wife, Nancy Wheating. Nancy, stand up. Nancy. My dearest friend in the world for more than 44 years, David Orr again, the county clerk, and his wife, JoJo Orr. Thank you, and God bless America. God bless America.
That was wonderful.
That concludes today's ceremony, and we invite you to share in refreshments that await us. Director Holt, would you like to say a few closing words?
Not really, all the words. What can you say? What a tremendous group of inductees and award winners, both as individuals and as organizations. I must say that our youngest award recipient will be back to, if not this podium, many podiums in the future to receive awards. It's just outstanding to have an 18-year-old achieve what she's been able to achieve, as well as everyone else. So our future looks bright. Let's enjoy a little repast and get to know each other a little bit better. Thank you all, and good afternoon.